Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Super Bowl 56 from sunny SoFi Stadium. I am in the booth today, joined by the wonderful HBK, and we've got a good one in store for you here. It's going to be Green Bay, New York. We got a rookie versus basically what might be the last dance before a possible trade. Green Bay doesn't have to trade Rodgers. I don't think they want to trade Rodgers. But at the same time, there's a good chance that we see a move just to save the money, and they go ahead and move on to Love.
That's what I would expect, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. But I think we will cross that bridge whenever we get there. Mm-hmm. But HBK...
Yeah, let's not put the...
Oh, go ahead.
Let's not put the cart before the horse. We'll go ahead. We got one last, which should be... it's going to be a game. I want to say entertaining because we are in the Super Bowl, but I'm not sure what we're going to see here, to be honest. Hopefully, these teams play like they did in the conference championship games and not in the games prior. And hopefully we have a fun game here. But yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the Jets playing their first postseason game that is not in the snow.
Yep.
Finally getting
for them.
Finally getting out of Metlife Stadium, getting out of that snowstorm that they've been in for the past 2 weeks, where they beat the Jaguars and the Titans. And looks like the Jets are going to get the ball first. So these two teams operate, honestly, on offense, they operate fairly similarly. Both teams do a heavy dose of the run game, with play actions coming off of that. I think the Jets do a little bit more of play action bootlegs, whereas the Packers love to do their play action and just kind of keep Rodgers in the pocket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they are somewhat similar. The Jets do, and Zach Wilson does tend to take some more shots downfield. Sometimes some very, very scary looking shots. However, so far up to this point, he's been able to complete those passes come hell or high water. Corey Davis has been a monster. But let's see if he's able to keep that run of luck up here.
And now we got Zach Wilson in the gun, first down. Give to Carter, and can't really cut that back up for much, as the first play of this Super Bowl is going to go for only 3.
That's a decent start, though. That establish a run game. He's just buttering him up so he can hit that first play action boot of the game to really let him get into his rhythm here.
Yeah, and I mean, that was the one thing that the Titans did a really good job of that I figured the Jags would have as well, though kind of went away from it every now and again and would get hit on it. Playing contain. The Titans did a very good job of keeping Wilson stuck in the pocket, as a nice pitch and catch here to Njoku for the first completion of the game goes 20 yards to just shy of the midfield stripe.
David Njoku has been such a weapon here for the Jets in the playoffs. It's been a bit unreal.
He has, but at the same time, he has also been to their detriment. I think he's got something like 15 drops in the postseason alone.
What?
It was incredible. He dropped. Oh my goodness, Wilson! I don't know how he got away from that, but it will fall incomplete. Had a man wide open, but the contain was on, but the contain was not held very well.
As we said, that play action boot was sure to be in effect sooner than later. Just 3 plays into the game there, and we have our first.
Now coming off of that 2nd and 10, as Wilson will now go under center, drops back, pressure in his face, throws to a wide open man. Somehow Davis is wide open. This has been 3 passing plays where all 3 had a guy with nobody in the frame.
Yeah, this is as I said, this insane. I don't know if you want to call it luck or what, but he's been able to take advantage of making throws under pressure that just seem to be right on the money. So the young man is showing out for sure. Now they come out 5 wide inside the 10.
Yeah, 5 wide on 1st and goal. Not sure just how much I like this. And on 2nd down, throws. Okay, Campbell, what are you doing? And Njoku in the back of the end zone will score, but my goodness, it gets thrown, and you know what? You can, for those of you that don't know, the second the ball gets thrown, you can stop strafing.
Yep.
Come out of strafe, at least go and hit Njoku.
It's crazy. You know, there's. I feel like I said this already, but like Wilson is making some insane throws at times. Throws that I don't know how many veteran quarterbacks would actually have the guts to do, but he's been getting away with them every single step of the way. So, I mean, give him all the credit in the world. That is, put 7 points on the board. That's a huge drive. And you want to get Green Bay playing from behind, because what you don't want is you don't want Green Bay to come out and feel comfortable enough to just throw dink and dunk down the field. That's where they are most dangerous. You want them to have a little bit of pressure on them and have to open up.
Yeah, without a doubt. And now Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers comes out to try and basically do what he's done not all year, but at least for most of the postseason. And that's not going to start it off very well. Jones is going to go for negative yardage here on the first down run.
Yep. And it may not seem like a lot, but really interrupting the Packers' comfort level early on is an extremely important key for the Jets. So far, everything is going about as perfectly as you could ask from them. You want Green Bay to have to open up and have to push the ball down the field. So as many good plays you can have early on, the better off you're going to be later on in the game.
Agreed there, as we're going to see 2nd and 12 now after the backwards attempt. And with this offense coming onto the field, we can't just ignore the fact that Davante Adams is suspended for the Super Bowl. It's an unfortunate turn of events, as we're going to see Aaron Jones underneath, close to the first down marker. I think he got it. No, they're going to mark him short. So going hurry up here, could see a run play here with a soft front.
Almost assuredly, yeah. He's picked this up from a fellow NFC member, I am sure. I'm doing a lot of film watching this year.
And letting the time run. They're going to give it to Jones. Yeah, Jones got the first down, but he fumbles. He takes a huge shot, and Marcus May is there to pick it up.
Wow. Jesus.
Who knocked that ball out?
All I can do is laugh. I've never seen a team just get everything to go their way every game. It's insane.
Well, the thing is,
my God.
The thing is, normally whenever everything goes your way, later on in the game, you have everything not go your way. As run play here, Carter carving them up for 9 yards.
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
No, you're fine. At least in my experience, at least, if everything goes right for you early on, you normally get the McDick.
Yes. While this is true, there are certain ways that you are able to have some luck go in your favor and then against you. Sometimes, you get something like a big fumble there, and then at the end of the game, you might have some drops on first down that somehow they don't erase everything that you got up to that point. This is and the Jets had certainly been fortunate to get all through.
Going quick after the second down run goes nowhere. They're going to drop back, throw it underneath. That's going to be to Tyler Kroft. Tyler Kroft is okay. Jair Alexander has forgotten that tackling exists, and Tyler Kroft is into the end zone. Okay, so from my sources, that was Richard Sherman that knocks the ball away from Aaron Jones.
The power of the hit stick, I guess, on one of the league's premier backs. Yeah. I don't know what to say. This is just the theme. The Jets.
At least it wasn't an offensive lineman.
Wow, I'm just at a loss for words right now. This was not what I expected. Although this is, like I said, everything's going perfectly right now for the Jets and the Packers. This is absolutely not the territory you want to be in. Hopefully they can come out and not lose their head this early and not start forcing things. If they can keep their game, maybe get a score on, they can stop the bleeding here. But every drive now is going to be crucial. You can't just spot a team 14 points in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, this is one thing that the Chiefs, the other brother in the league, the Packers' brother is the Chiefs. He has a very big problem of he gets down by just 1 or 2 scores, and all of a sudden it's nothing but throwing. Haven't really seen that much from the Packers, but haven't seen them be down a whole lot in this postseason, as they will go out of bounds after a first down. Now, they were down against San Francisco, but played basically the entirety of Philadelphia and New York ahead.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we saw it got choppy there for a while for Green Bay. It stood at basically 14-7 for quite a long time. I think they ran it a total of like 11 times. Rodgers threw 5 touchdowns and 500 yards. But at the same time, Rodgers also threw 3 interceptions. So, granted, one was an illegal interception, so he kind of threw 2 interceptions. But still.
Wow.
Hey, they're moving the ball well right now. They're up to midfield.
They are. I'm recovering from my own sense of shock here, so get back into this game. Hopefully,
and I mean,
Green Bay
they've been
can
moving the ball
capitalize
well.
here.
Aside from that very first play, they've moved the ball well and then had the fumble as Jones makes a man miss. He's got Marcus May all alone. He makes him miss. He's got to beat Mosley. He will, and he's in from 50 yards out. Aaron Jones responds from the fumble, and he will take this one all the way to the house.
Absolutely massive play there. That's what we needed. We needed the big play, and maybe Green Bay can come out and make a stop here on defense and kind of right the ship and get back to even.
And that's a play that Pestilence would have hated, because even though the New York Jets decided that they were going to try and click off and make it a little bit easier on May, they clicked off, still makes him miss. At that point, I mean, you probably should have just held the safe tackle or something. I don't know.
Now what do we see here? I'm gonna take a look. Oh yeah, I think this is almost assuredly a play action boot here. The Jets.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That is my prediction.
Without a doubt. Oh, it actually is a run. Okay, so they're gonna run it with Carter, and he's not gonna get a whole lot. I mean, hey, look, those runs don't do a whole lot, but at the same time, if you come out in a formation like that, and you're basically every time you're running these play action, it's going to get way too obvious, and you're going to call that play action, you're going to turn around, and you're going to see a blitz right in your face. That's not what you want to see. You have to still run the ball to make the play action actually effective. 2nd and 11, 4 wide receivers. Wilson drops back. He's got Mims underneath, who has somehow split the defense, and he's out for a big gain. He's not got the speed to get all the way, but he will get across the 50 to the 28-yard line. Man, I thought that was covered like a blanket.
Yep. That was a really fantastic play by Mims. Great route, and then obviously his blocker was right in the perfect position for him to take advantage of. So.
Yeah, I mean, just splits the defense very well, and now they've flipped the field. So just outside the red zone, Wilson sends Croft in motion, and they will toss this to Carter, who, there was nothing there.
Yeah, those toss plays, they are very, very much hit or miss.
And that one missed bad. Croft was back with the tackle to tell you how badly he got beaten up. And Tyler Croft was actually covering a corner. I believe that was Jair Alexander. He is 23, is he not? Or is 23 someone else?
23 is Jair Alexander,
yeah. Alexander made Croft look like he had never blocked someone before, as we're going to see an incomplete pass. This was intended for Elijah Moore.
Gosh, Zach Wilson with absolutely no fear. Throwing into windows that are usually pretty scary. That was
so from right here,
ballsy play.
If they don't get another yard, this would be a 49-yard field goal. Obviously here in SoFi, I don't believe that there is any wind to factor in, but you do have to factor in the fact that the Jets have, I want to say they've kind of been hit or miss this postseason in hitting field goals, but at the same time they've been kicking in blizzards. This is a bad pass, and it's going to be intercepted. Dead at Stokes. That fearlessness can come back to bite you, and Stokes will make an offensive lineman miss. He'll make another one miss, and he could go all the way. Touchdown, and Green Bay has leveled it.
And call me Tony Romo. I feel like I have called every single part of this first quarter, and I could have told you how it was going to go down pretty much all the way around. Like I said, Zach Wilson tends to make a lot of ballsy throws into windows that shouldn't even be considered open, and he was able to come away with the luck. But if the Green Bay defense is just going to continue to be in the right position, especially if it's going to be a user and not even a CPU, then this could actually turn into a disastrous game for the Jets, and these decisions are going to come back to bite them. That was a really, really bad throw.
Yeah, I really should have just taken your points. I mean, looking for David Njoku, who, like I said, has had a bad case of the dropsies all postseason long. Not even in a position to make that catch. Saw the user, got a little cocky. He's gone at the user and kind of burned him a few times already. Went at the user this time, and he was ready for it all around.
Yeah, so we are back to even here. Let's see how the Jets respond.
To Carter is stuffed for no gain. Michael Carter, he is averaging a yard a carry. 6 carries for just 7 yards thus far.
Yeah, I would say that so right now, this is a little bit scary now as someone who isn't quite sure what I would like to see as far as the result go. I really want to see some fireworks in this game, and I do not want to see the Packers be able to get back into their rhythm of throwing underneath. Let's see if the Jets can make a move. This is a very crucial drive for them. So momentum just slipping through their fingers.
Another play-action boot. We're going to see a forced ball incomplete. Safety was there to knock it away from, I believe that was Corey Davis, number 82. Again, not a great throw. The safety's right there. He's in position to come down on that. Attacks it. Could have attacked it a little bit harder and maybe gotten the interception. However, this is one thing that I say a lot. If you attack it too hard and you miss, you're giving up a touchdown. So I would much rather you force the incompletion than give up a possible, oh my goodness, give up a possible touchdown, as Wilson was looking for Davis there, and I think Davis had kind of just given up on that play. He was like, yeah, I'm not going to be open. Turns around, and all of a sudden he sees the ball going 5 yards over his head because he stopped running.
I got to say, this punt is going to be fielded.
And this punt will basically just flip the field. You punt from your own 36, and they start at the 36 is a decent return from Amari Rodgers.
So play style wise, I feel like I was going to predict this. I did not predict 28 first quarter points here in the Super Bowl. That is very, very, very unusual.
28 first quarter points, and 14 of them have come off of turnovers. One was a pick six, and one was a fumble that resulted in a touchdown a couple plays later. And they're going to go on a sweep here to Lazard, and nice move by Lazard to cut up field and make a guy miss. I thought he was only going to get about 4. He actually gets 8 because of that.
Nope.
And this is where New York really kind of lacks. New York they have very good coaching. However, this roster is very mediocre at best. So it's a lot of coaching trying to bring up these guys to where you have a couple of really good players and some not that great players, as we see. Pretty good play there against the run. Oh, God. I can't say that name. I tried it last time, and it didn't work that well.
Fatusaki, or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah. I believe I called him Fatafuxi.
I need to get a better look at the name there.
I believe it's Fatukasi is how you pronounce it.
Fatukasi.
But that is going to make it 3rd and 2. They will give it to Aaron Jones again. Jones makes one guy miss. Will run around the edge of Marcus May, and he will get down inside the 35. Pretty good run there by Jones.
It is a really, really good run. Right now, Aaron Jones is kind of eating this Jets defense apart right now. And
I mean, the only downside that Aaron Jones has is getting his absolute bell rung by Richard Sherman and fumbling the football. But aside from that, a few pretty big runs, including the touchdown. He's got the ball moving really well, and let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers is also, he hasn't gotten a whole lot of touches. They've leaned on the run game a little bit more, but at the same time, when Rodgers has had to throw it, he's made good throws, whether it's just dumping it off to Jones and letting him run with it, or I believe he's also hit Has he hit Lazard or MVZ?
I don't think so. He had the jet sweep to Lazard, but
I know he had the jet sweep, as we're going to have a play
Yeah.
action here. Force the ball, but it's going to be in there. That's Armani Rodgers, as that is just Aaron's 4th passing attempt today. But hey, 4 for 4.
I'm having like pizza. It's just like I'm imagining myself making these same throws, and it just always results in like a pick six. I just don't understand. Oh my God, this game is traumatizing
who
for
was
me.
in coverage there on Armani Rodgers, but I believe that they are going to get their contract restructured and be getting a lot less money come next year.
This is not
Give
good
Aaron
for my
Jones.
PTSD.
Oh, Jones runs into his tight end. I believe that was Tunyon.
Yep, that looked like an inside zone. It actually wasn't supposed to be a split. I'm not sure what Tanyan was doing there, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
That looked like one of the split plays. But
it looked like they were supposed to be a split play, but this was a slam play. I don't know.
Oh. Tanyan was just lost, I guess, had no one that he could block.
Yeah. Now on 2nd and 9. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this, and this is why MVZ is not a feature wide receiver.
Yikes.
Oh, that you can't drop that, and you can't drop that in the Super Bowl. Because that is at least 1st and goal, if not maybe powering your way in for a touchdown.
Yikes.
So now 3rd and 9 from the 21.
Yikes.
Got to get to the 12-yard line for a 1st down. We're going to go 5 wide here. Rodgers drops back. Pressured. Throws it into triple coverage, and it's intercepted. We didn't really see it because game sucked.
Oh.
But it's intercepted, and Davis is going to take this. I don't think Lazard is going to catch him. Lazard is trying to pull his best DK Metcalf impression. He's not going to do it, and that's going to be housed.
This game is, oh God.
That was a bad pass. All intents and purposes. That was thrown into, I believe, triple coverage. At that point, just take the sack. Take the sack.
Look, I understand it. It's kind of that instinct thing. You know, it kind of hurts your pride to even consider taking a sack. Like you kind of see what you think might be a window. You think it's there, and then it just turns out that it's not. And it turns into a disaster right there. I mean, this is 21 points off of turnovers so far the first half. Oh, this is the sloppiest.
And 2, by the way, the pick 6.
Oh, yes. This is insane. 21 points off turnovers. Yikes.
Yeah. He's right.
Just sloppy football, that's all.
It is. It has been.
It makes it difficult to even to accurately even describe what is happening in this game right now because.
And give to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, he's got a hole. Are we going to respond right back again? Jones has one man to beat. He's not going to let him go all the way. I believe that was Richard Sherman chasing him down.
So Aaron Jones has 124 yards, and the second quarter is not even halfway over here. This is insane. 7 rushes, 124 yards, and a touchdown. He is just carving up this Jets defense. They have to adjust.
Without a doubt. And I see a give to Jones. Jones close to the marker, but not going to get it. I just fixed this. Come on. I'm having... Sorry, quality keeps saying it's in 1080p and then is not in 1080p.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on my end as well. So
okay.
I just think
Okay, so it's everyone.
You know, on that play there, Jones got a little bit ahead of his blocker. If he's a little bit more patient, hands behind his blocker, he may get another 10 yards there.
So now 2nd and 1. Play action. Going to go underneath. This is Mason, the fullback. And the fullback will put him at the 3.
Makes me reminisce. I almost wanted to say Kuhn for good old John Kuhn, who did this for so many years for Green Bay. This is someone else that I don't know, so I don't. But it just made me think back to simpler times.
Yeah, we're actually going to have a 3rd member joining the booth. It's going to be Nug. Say hi, man. Nope, no lie.
Okay.
There he is. So now, Packers set up 1st and goal here from the 3. I'm going to go 3 wide receivers and give to Jones. Jones will not get in.
Wow. He ran into his own. What?
He ran into his own man, and then Quentin Williams almost pushed him in.
He was in. That was a.
That very much looked like he was in.
This is once again pretty poor officiating.
I guess they're gonna say that his knee was down, although I don't really buy it. And now 2nd and goal. Looks like the quality has finally cleared up a little bit on my end, at least. Give to Jones, and Jones is in. So they respond by basically just leaning on Aaron Jones, who goes like 70 yards on 1st down.
So Nug, have you seen any of the game up, or are you just now tuning in as well?
Just not tuning in. I actually had to go for a Taco Bell trip. For my roommate. That's why I'm late today. Sorry about that.
Totally understandable.
You get that free taco from Ozzy Albies stealing the base in the World Series.
I wish I did. I wish I lived in Atlanta. But
I think that's for literally everyone in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah, 1 free Doritos Locos taco, I believe.
Just to give you a quick refresher here, the score's 21-21 now, and there's 21 points off turnover so far. And we are 6:40 left in the second quarter.
We saw a pretty good touchdown drive by the Jets. Green Bay give to Aaron Jones on 3rd and short. Richard Sherman forces a fumble. That would later on, the next drive, after a couple of plays, result in a touchdown, as Carter will finally see a little bit of running room and get 6 yards. Responding after the fumble, Aaron Jones from midfield takes it 50 yards to the house, and we are now 14-7.
Yeah, Aaron Jones has like 140 or something now already.
The Jets get down to the 32 on 3rd and I think 12. Throw it at the user and throw a pick 6. So it's 14 all. Green Bay would force a punt. Green Bay now third down themselves from, I believe, the 20. Forces one into triple coverage in the end zone, and it's a 99-yard pick 6. And then you had the drive that you're just now seeing beforehand, where Aaron Jones took it all the way. And that's how we have gotten to 21-21 just 4 minutes into the second quarter.
Quite honestly, this is giving me flashbacks to my very own Super Bowl and the very first Super Bowl of Madden 21. High scoring.
I thought it was Madden 20 that you had the first Super Bowl.
No, it was 21.
Oh, yeah, it was 21. It was 21.
Yep.
The Chargers made the very first Super Bowl in both, so I thought that it was that year.
I almost pulled off a similar run. I almost pulled off a similar thing with the 10-7. God, I hate these records. Oh my God.
10-7, yeah, that does sound pretty
gross. Ugh.
But 9 imagine being 9-8.
It sounds gross.
That is depressing.
Well, Green Bay ended up going 10-7. Was very close to being a division winner that went 8-9. They were sitting at 8-7 going into week 17. I believe they got 2 force wins and ended up in the playoffs at 10-7, where you take down the Eagles, giving them only 3 points in the snow. You take down the Giants on a last-second touchdown when really all you needed was a field goal. Like, you were down in the red zone. I think you were down 1 with very little time, and A.J. Dillon just makes an incredible run through the middle of 14 guys to score with no time left, or like 10 seconds left. And then you win a thriller in overtime against San Francisco, and that's how the Green Bay Packers have made it to this Super Bowl.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw quite a few skepticals in our very own fines and suspensions regarding the Green Bay Packers.
Earlier in the year, yes, and towards the end, we did have a issue that ended up benching Devontae Adams. for the Super Bowl.
I'm
dying. We had...
What the fuck?
Give to Carter. Oh, my goodness. This goes nowhere. I don't know what that run was trying to do.
So I do think that the Jets are trying to avoid what happened last week, whereas I think Michael Carter finished the game with 7 carries because after a while they just kind of got away from the run completely. And
Jack Wilson's ironic because the Jets ended up, like, you're in the snow. You don't think you want to put the ball in the air. You want to keep it on the ground. That's how Green Bay won in the snow every time.
See, when you can throw the ball without fear of the defenders ever catching it, I can kind of understand it. I can't. Yeah. You got to have a little bit of fear in you to keep you running the ball, or else there's really no point.
As the Jets here will get a first down. This is going to be from the 28, as we've got 3 minutes left in this first half of action. And we're going to give this to Carter. Carter's got a nice hole. Tried to make a man miss. Couldn't do it. That was Darnell Savage he was trying to fool. Be careful of Darnell Savage. He did force a fumble against the Philadelphia Eagles. He forced the fumble, picked up the fumble, and took it all the way, to be exact.
Michael Carter
underneath to Croft here on 2nd and 1, and that'll be a first inside the 15 to the 13.
Michael Carter, he struggled early on in this game, but this drive, he has really come alive with some really nice runs got him down here. Obviously, a nice little, looks like a mesh concept there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, eventually they're going to have to start playing a little bit of hard flats, force Wilson to throw those deeper balls. Granted, they did that last week if you're Tennessee, and in certain situations he would still throw it behind the hard flat. But hey, just don't do it on 3rd and long, and you're fine. As once again, another throw underneath to Carter, and he's going to get 6. I'm going to try and see. Is everyone else seeing the quality issue?
It's terrible. Yeah, I'm looking at it, yeah.
Like, I had the quality in 1080p, and this looks like I'm watching a stream by Carlos in Madden 20.
I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, but it keeps skipping.
No, it
is.
It's their stream. Yeah, we've been having trouble for the last quarter.
Whew. All right, finally, it's not on me. It feels good.
Yeah.
We may have to at halftime see if the Jets can turn on their stream.
I don't know about you guys, but these last 3 or 4 passes to the flat?
Play to Carter. Spins around, and he's going to get inside the 5, but will not get the first, and this will make it 3rd and 2. Yeah, the last few have
5 plays.
The last few have gone underneath towards the flat. I'm surprised that they haven't made an adjustment.
I mean, like I said, they're in the Super Bowl, and we're on the sidelines, but they've got to know what they're doing.
They do, and I think that they could be setting them up to make some adjustments later on. Let them commit to that underneath stuff and then kind of trick them later on. But
for sure,
as of right now, it's not working out. But if they can get a big stop here and hold them to a field goal or maybe a 4th down attempt, that would be a win for the Packers for sure.
I'm definitely liking what the Jets are doing with the time management. They're really taking their time and not really rushing too much.
Now 3rd and 2.
Yeah, another flat is going to give them.
You're way early.
Oh.
3rd and 2, drop back, throw underneath, and Njoku. Yep, then Njoku dives it in. It's almost like you should have waited.
Let me go back 5 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, I realized I was ahead on the screenplay because I was behind the entire time, and then on the screenplay I realized I was ahead. So I'm like, oh shit.
I was fixing my keyboard. That's on me. I just looked up.
No, you're fine.
6.
You're fine. I will say this game started a little bit later than I had expected. It put me in a little bit of a scheduling conflict. I may be in and out here with a.
I guess
my own NFL. No, not with a guest. Just my own little NFL game. Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah.
HBK is not ruining other relationships.
Jesus Christ! Fuck off.
A home record right here.
Don't even start. I don't want to hear it. It was cool though. You missed it. We had a good discussion about Urban Meyer and realizing that he's in an open marriage and everything. So we got a nice discussion about that.
Well, as we sit here in silence,
Big fan.
All right, so I have TCG stream up now. Hope to God
is my Wi-Fi broken? Hello?
it doesn't crash. No, you're good.
Hello?
You're back now. You're back now. Okay, so I have TCG stream up
Oh,
now. Hopefully
shit.
this is not going to be as dog ass.
I will do the same, and we'll see how we do.
And now we're just waiting on the game to start back up. But we did have the extra point was up and good. And this already looks a million times better. I must say. Oh, we didn't see the extra point yet. We're just now seeing the extra point. But, as I said before, extra point up and good. So 7-point game. Green Bay has one timeout in a minute 45. Trying to respond.
You know, it's hard to make predictions just the way these games, but I'm a little bit nervous. I want to see what Green Bay does here because I'm a little bit concerned that they may try and force something here at the end, and it could end in disaster. Let's see. Maybe it'll be
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, Green Bay is going to get the ball at half. You don't have to force anything. A field goal is going to be enough because then you'll at least take the lead. If you can tie it up, great, do that. But don't do too much. If you can't get anything or all you can get is a field goal, just take what you can get. Now first down, 145. Rodgers drops back. Pressured, he's going to have to go underneath to Jones. And, okay, we're going to see the opposite pest move as Aaron Jones will move right around the clicked onto defender. We'll get a first. This is why sometimes clicking on is a problem, because you click on and then they just stop moving.
Yep. It's a vital. It's a difficult balance to reach. Playing defense in Madden 22.
Now first down, 140 left. Give to Jones. Jones will run into his own man and do the running man on the 45 as he will get 6 yards. Now already over, I think, 114. Was that the number that I just saw for how many yards he has?
Jones? I believe it's 144.
Yeah, 144. I know it was one something.
He was at 124 at the start of the second almost, so.
Yeah. Have yourself a day. Second and 4, give to Jones. Jones has a first down, bounces off a man, bounces off another man. And to the 45 he goes as they're going to hurry up to the line.
Knock it out of bounds.
Knock it out of bounds with Lazard.
I think they counted that as. Did he call timeout or am I tripping?
No.
They,
he only has
they
the one
called him out of
They
bounds.
called him out of bounds.
What?
Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Wait.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
They
okay.
did?
The play got picked. That's why the clock stopped.
No, they did.
No, they
They
did.
called him out of bounds. They called him out of bounds.
Oh, my Lord. That
We got
is
some
a...
cheating going on in the Super Bowl here. Okay, guys.
And they're going to run this right up the middle. This is going to make it 3rd and 2. I like them not hurrying in this situation. They run it, run down some clock. Hey, if you have to kick a field goal, at least you're not giving them a ton of time to respond. Rodgers on 3rd down. We'll give to Jones. Nothing. Nothing. He should have taken the original, and he's going to call a timeout himself.
That was a
Which
really
to,
bad decision.
Which to me says that they're going to go for this 4th down.
I don't see why. I am very confused at this.
The way I see it, I mean, this is very high risk, high reward. If they fail, it could be looking at even more points on their head. But if they succeed, I feel like either way, it's just gonna be a very hard.
There's not much
task
to gain.
I mean, this is
like
a
you have
50
no timeouts.
This is a 54-yard field goal from here.
I don't think they're scoring this with no timeouts.
See what happens.
Rodgers from the gun.
And
They're gonna run it. And I believe they got it. They do get it. Now you got to get up and spike it. They will spike it. So 14 seconds.
Lost about 5 seconds on the play, but got a first down.
But for what?
What can they do from here? I mean,
maybe
say
you
you call
take
pass play, you
one
stay in
shot in the
bounds.
end
You're not.
zone.
One
Take
shot
one
at the end
shot
zone,
at
then
the
you're back
end
kicking
zone
a field
and then
goal.
kick a field goal. I don't know.
I guess. Very interesting.
And I mean, let's be honest, this is
very
not a
bad.
much easier field goal from here. You're looking at 52 from right here.
Problem is that if you complete a pass and look out of bounds, you're really pushing yourself up against the clock.
Yeah, or even worse, you take a sack. Drop back.
Three-man rush.
He does get it away. Hit as he threw, but that falls incomplete.
When 10 seconds left, there's no way they're not kicking the field goal.
And the guy he was throwing at, Tunyon, was not going to get out of bounds either. I don't know.
Very questionable play calling from the Packers.
Yeah.
As they run right back up.
3rd and 10. 10 seconds left. This basically has to be a shot at the end zone. Has to be a shot at the end zone or a quick out. Drop back. Throw. They will go out of bounds. So Jones will get inside the 30 to the 29. And now they will send the field goal unit out. So from 46 yards, Mason Crosby to try and make this a 4-point game. Because the way looks good, and it is good.
That was the scariest road to 3 points I think I've seen in a while. So
Yeah,
they do get the points on the board, which is big.
Taking 3 points the long way. At that point, you might as well have just gone from 57. Or would it have been? Or no, it would have been 54. You might as well have taken it from the 54 because you made up. I mean, you made up 12 yards, sure, but take the 54-yarder, run the clock down, take the timeout, and kick it with no time left. I don't know. At the end of the day, they still got their 3, so it's not as big of a deal. One play here to end the half. Carter will get a few extra yards. So keep in mind that Carter, at one point in time, had 6 carries for 7 yards. He's now at 12 for 48.
Yep. Like I said, that last drive they had, he was very, very effective and was a huge reason why they actually got points on the board.
You have 5 carries, or 4 carries actually on that last drive for, what would it have been?
Yikes, Williams.
And so 4 carries for 36 on that one drive alone. So now Green Bay gets the ball back, down 4 after that end of half field goal. First and 10, they're going to come out I formation. Mason split out at fullback to the left. And this is going to be a play action call. And just going to dump this off to Aaron Jones. Not a whole lot there, they just took their yard. Would have liked to got a bigger play out of that, but yeah, that was covered 6 ways to Sunday. On 2nd down, Rodgers back under center. Drops back to pass once again. It looked like Mosley kind of broke down. Nothing ended up happening as he ended up actually throwing it over the top. Now that will be legal after this game. During this game, not so much. I know that more than likely he was just sprint strafing. It looked so sus.
Yeah, it's well, even without the sprint, I realized you don't have to like sprint strafe. You can actually just be holding L2, and that's you'll get that sometimes, depending on the angle.
Number 33, Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
All right, guys, I'm gonna need you all to take it for a second.
Okay.
Get into some real unprofessionalism. Let's go.
For sure. Got a distracted color commentator. Someone eating Taco Bell. So, we got your
Aaron
second
Rodgers.
and 6.
Stretch to Aaron Jones that goes absolutely nowhere and gets 1 yard.
That might actually be the first, outside run that we've seen Aaron Jones take. It's everything else has been inside the tackles. Yeah, he's been absolutely a monster eating inside.
See, I haven't played 22, but as far as my old gameplay goes, I never run the ball up the middle. Most is the inside zone. So
Yeah, stretches aren't as powerful this year as they have been in the past. I will say that, but
3rd and 5. Where's the Eagles? Wow, Jets playing in some purples.
easy mistake.
As Aaron Rodgers takes the other knee to Lazard, getting a nice 8-yard gain.
Yeah, the hurry up. Really trying to catch the jet snap. And this is like
common a nickel double A. So I mean, this isn't great for a best formation at all, from what I understand.
It is not.
Very,
This is almost always going to be an inside zone.
Aaron just did a decent 2 yards on him. I feel like I missed a lot since I've been here. It feels a little bit slow. Or
the gameplay is it's much slower. It's an adjustment. I'm used to it now, but if you're just coming off of playing 21, it is a
no, not the gameplay, but I'm saying like the game as far as the turnovers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that also, yes. The score is not indicative of like offensive success, put it that way.
As Quinnen Williams blows up the run single-handedly. Takes him out.
This Jets defensive line is really the strength of the defense. They are pretty solid.
I can see them using the defensive line. We don't have to have a word about that after the game.
Oh, it's an epidemic in the league now, so you're not gonna love it.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not coming back. That's what I'm hearing.
User D line is buffed a bit.
It's not what you like to hear. Aaron Rodgers drops it back. Finds him, man. It's Marquez Van Scan.
That's gonna be a first down, man. Right at the first down marker.
Wow. It's almost as if the double A gap defense is not working. I wonder if they're ever gonna
Get out of it? No.
Yeah, definitely not. It's the Jets. I keep wanting to say Eagles. It's the Jets. I'm pretty stubborn.
Long-time Eagles coach taking over for the Jets here, so it's totally understandable.
Very unexpected change. For me, at least. Aaron Rodgers drops back to no one's open, gets some pressure.
Must have throw that one away.
I mean, as an outsider looking in who hasn't really watched any games this season, it's very interesting seeing Rios.
He has found a formula that works, and it's caused quite a few people trouble. However, they did like Brain had mentioned earlier, they did kind of back into the playoffs. So it's just like that got hot at the right time and.
Yeah. I know how that feels as a 9-7 Super Bowl loser. As falls for the fake play action, has been wide open. I know that play.
What a move by number
1 yard line. I know that play. That's the PA crossers. Oh, that's a stretch shot. The crosser man has been deadly. You just can't stop it. I mean.
Nope, it's insane.
People just do it on 3rd and 20, even though it's not allowed. It's the easiest 7 or easiest 30-yard game of your life.
Yep. Right, so it looked like Tanyan reached over the goal line, but I guess this is going to be first and goal.
Yeah, Aaron Jones is very, very questionable this game.
The spotting of the ball.
Oh, my God.
The spotting of the ball is atrocious this year. Has been atrocious this year.
Aaron Jones gets absolutely blown up in the backfield. Got the handoff and just got taken down by CJ Mosley. 2nd and goal at the 4.
huge possession here. I'd say the Packers are in 4-down territory. I don't see any way they're going to get a field goal, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Wow.
Although,
I was just going to comment how the Eagles did not have a stacked box. And I feel like a power run would do great, but apparently I was wrong. You were right. Their defensive line is nice, even without the user.
Yeah, it's nightmares.
3rd and goal on the 6. I'm going backwards. This can't be fun. Aaron Jones motions out. They get a little bit of Christian McCaffrey action as the corner is not going to line up with Aaron Jones.
No one open. All right, never mind.
Back.
This will be a field goal. Wow.
Packers.
Packers.
Is this still 4-down territory?
They go from 1st and goal at the 1 to 4th and goal on the 14. I think that is a recipe for a field goal. If I've ever seen one. Oh my Lord.
That was absolute lockdown goal line defense by the Jets. And it's crazy because they were never in 4-3. They were always in nickel.
That was insane. Insane defense play by that front 7 for the. In other news, some defenders really can't catch. God damn. All right, so yeah, the Jets taking over still with a lead. 1-point lead here, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see if we get a nice healthy dose of Michael Carter, who really got work in there at the end of the first half. I didn't even realize the Pack. Oh, this would be a huge penalty.
Face mask, yeah.
I was just going to say, I didn't even realize how much time the Packers took off the clock there. It took almost 8 minutes off the clock on their opening drive of the first, or 7 minutes. That's crazy.
Just to get 3 points.
Yeah, that's
after using a cheese play. That is wow. I'm not cheese play. I mean, yeah, great play.
Great play.
Absolute expert offensive calling. As I don't think the Jets are going to do much without that penalty. Goes absolutely nowhere. The run, 2nd and 7. Play action on 2nd and 10. He's not finding anyone. He almost takes a sack.
Yeah, this is where the Jets have been running a lot of play action boots. And Zach Wilson has taken some pretty crazy drops and thrown into coverage here. So we will I'm not sure if that's going to kick him out of this game or not. But they're just bring up 3rd and 10 here from the 43. Let's see what the Jets dial up here.
Some audibles in the line, playing a 3-man line as they take a run in. That's a big guy right there.
So I will say the Jets have been very much going for it on 4th down in as many situations as they can. I think they thought they could get 5-6 yards there to set up a manageable 4th down conversion, but
gotcha.
Big play there.
Ran into Kenny Clark, one of the biggest people in the NFL.
Yep.
As shrugs a tackle, gets rocked.
Yep.
Holy.
All right, so this is a huge drive here for the Packers. Let's see not only if they can score, but if they can do another 7-8 minute long drive while they're doing it, that could be absolutely massive.
Yeah, they get some points here. They can really shut down the Jets. What they had was momentum, but I don't know where it's gone now. That's a dangerous throw, and he almost caught it. Looks like linebackers are still as stupid as ever. He didn't turn around for the ball or the receiver.
With these two teams, I don't know what to make of any pass before the end of the play, because it's either going to be a catch, it'll be a swat, or a pick, no matter what. It's insane. It's impossible to predict. Huh. Lord.
Oh, man. I just want a linebacker to jump, man.
You will find a linebacker to jump at the most inopportune time for you. That's what it works.
That is. Get lost. I can't wait to see it.
You'll see your linebacker just stand still 5 plays in a row, and then you'll throw one, and their linebacker will make a ridiculous play on the ball.
That's a great catch.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is. I'd like to see. Let's look at the back of the jersey there. Regardless, great catch there on the sideline.
Packers get a nice little 9-yard run from Aaron Jones. See, personally, if I were the Jets, this is where I would be getting very impatient and very frustrated. Playing against people who quite honestly can only run the ball is probably one of the most infuriating things.
Yeah, ever. It is. It's very difficult.
Just can't do much. They're just...
You got to rely on a big play from your defensive front, which the Jets have gotten a couple times in this game. And the Packers sticking by the script, taking as much time off the clock as they can.
Yeah, man. Whatever to get you the victory, but you're not really getting too many style points with this one. But I mean, a win's a win. A Super Bowl win. You can put a trophy next to your name. We can get closer to free agency. Get closer to the league awards. I mean, so much green ahead for this league.
Yes. We shall patiently await season 2 of RZSL.
Aaron Rodgers flips the play or changes formations. This is most definitely a run to the left. As it is, and they get the first down.
A.J. Dillon, the young big bruiser of a back, getting his first carry of the game. Getting there just what they need, a first down there on 3rd and 1. I think the Packers I think they may have heard me. I think they're going to try and score and take as much time off the clock as they possibly can. That is their formula.
Yeah, they're definitely watching the show. No doubt about it. You got to take tips however you can get them. But then again, oh my gosh, he cuts it back at me. Gets a nice 7 yards. Oh, someone's hurt. That lineman, that is
Tanyan.
Tight end?
It's tight end, their tight end, Tanyan, yeah. He made a great play.
On the cross.
Before they went backwards, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Was able to give them 3 points as Jets DBs are pressing. They're to get people in the box. Oh, some motions. Marquez to the left. Oh, this just looks annoying. Look at this. Run to the left.
Oh.
Wide open. He gets rocked by CJ Mosley.
We saw that earlier in the game. Richard Sherman put one of those hits on Aaron Jones earlier. He actually ended up fumbling the ball, so those are always scary hits to take.
Richard Sherman.
Inside the box as well.
Wow. Wow. I'm just getting more and more surprised by the minute.
Well, it was something.
The Packers are definitely taking a safe approach to things. I mean, you can't teach us in the ebook. Take all the unders and makes a man look stupid. Take all the unders, run all the inside zones, and then throw a cross whenever you need it. You can't teach this skill. You just can't teach it.
It is definitely the most optimal strategy here from the Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers fakes throw. It's a drag to go for 14 yards. There's another injury. Looks like a Jets linebacker. I'm sorry, man. I think I'm about to fall asleep watching this drive. I don't know what I'm watching.
You have not been watching the Packers towards the end of the season, I see.
I don't think anyone has. I mean, I don't think fans have come to the game. This is a snoozer. 27 points looking like this. This is no hate, but that's Aaron Jones finally gets shut down. Gets it a mere 1 yard.
Yep, 2nd and 9 here. Packers moving the ball nicely.
I mean, I feel like I just feel the Jets' frustration as some of these formations locks the Jets into a specific formation for their defense. It opens up a weakness, so the floodgates just open. That's what problem that I have personally, but it is something that is required for a league like ours.
Yeah. Yes, it is sacrifices we have to make.
Aaron Rodgers takes a play action. Looking for the crosser. He takes the underneath again for 8 yards, 6 yards. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 3.
Underneath will be there.
My head.
No, you're good.
Oh, this inside zone's looking real nice right now. I can't wait to see it. As I call it, and he's still gonna get to the
to the
1 yard line.
Inches to go, and they're gonna hurry up.
Hurry it up. Yeah, this is toxic. This is so very toxic. But what can you do? Oh, they switched the formation.
This is
for more blockers. Isn't this fun?
Traumatizing game to watch of my life.
I don't know how many times I can cringe in a minute, but I'm probably going to set a world record as Aaron Jones.
This Jets,
Moses.
1st and goal from inside the 1 now, like for 5 plays in a row almost. Down here. They've come away with huge stops, at least huge plays. We haven't quite got the stop yet. But.
Everyone's watching this game is probably hoping for the Jets, but I'm not going to say that because that is definitely biased. As Aaron Rodgers is going to line up in a strong week. I mean, takes it inside hand off 2 Aaron Jones.
There we go.
Yep. Get inside and definitely get their momentum all the way to the max.
Yeah, this is a crucial 2-point conversion here for sure. Let's see what they are able to do.
It's one of 2 things. Inside zone or a drag. I mean, there's nothing else to it. The linebackers have to play low. Force him to take the top. Take the top off. As Aaron Rodgers steps back. Looking for a spot, and it's picked off by C.J. Mosley. Can he take it to the crib? It's hit. C.J. Mosley's getting... Oh, no. No chance.
That was
number 8.
That would have been huge to get to be just a 3-point game there. That would have been a huge turn of events for the Jets. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I've seen spot work in real life, but never have I once seen it work in Madden. I don't know what you're thinking.
Oh. You have to hit it right away. You have to make the right read. It's a dangerous concept to run for sure.
Especially I will say it's such a stacked situation. Yeah. I mean, maybe on 1st down to surprise the or defense, but.
Yeah, it works in quite a few situations, but not inside the box like that unless you get it right away, and it's very risky.
Zach Wilson, play action, looking for the crosser as the corners just reaction time is pretty damn slow.
Zach Wilson is making a name for himself, just forcing balls into insane windows. He's got a lot of guts. But it pays off for him more often than it doesn't. So that is a huge play there. Grab some more momentum and get them past midfield or almost to midfield. Yeah, past midfield now.
Wow. I mean, hey, if their cornerback was as days as that one, I would throw it at him every single time. I mean, Jesus. Zach Wilson making some audibles at the line. Play clock is ticking down. Calls like another play action. Zach Wilson's going to take a hit.
Oh, that looked like a fumble. Zach Wilson dropping into Narnia. Once again, he's just asking for a huge defensive play. That was almost a fumble. That was insane. But once they are just stuck at 2nd and 10 there on the 47.
Back play actions, I mean.
It is the Jets' specialty. It is the Jets' specialty.
Just trying to cheese their way into a ring. I mean, I don't blame them seeing as what their defense has to deal with. That's right over the head. That is a linebacker. That is a linebacker. Oh my God. Zach Wilson takes the top off. As they're hurrying it up. It's like I'm watching the University of Oregon right now. I'm getting excited. I'm having fun. I'm commenting. Wow. Zach Wilson hands the ball off and goes nowhere. But yeah, that was a great play, and that was some great enthusiasm trying to ride the momentum. Wow. I mean, Zach Wilson just noticed. He was like, that guy is it's not a DB, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, obviously the most important thing is to get your touchdown. So you can't complain too much about when you get it. The biggest thing here, as the Jets are gonna take.
God, that's
go nowhere.
They break a tackle and lose his yard. They hurry it up. There's no need to hurry it up here.
Definitely not. You do not want to give the Packers as much time as they want to be able to run their methodical offense. I'd be taking more time off this clock. I do understand you have to prepare for that. There we go. That's going to be a touchdown.
From Zach Wilson.
Great read. This rookie quarterback has been phenomenal. You have to give him all the credit in the world. Leading his team in the Super Bowl here, giving them the lead late. This is a big 2-point conversion here, though. This is what I was trying to say before things started speeding up. The Packers having 3 minutes with 3 timeouts. If they only need a field goal, this is a dangerous situation for the Jets. Let's see what happens here.
I bet. It's the chest line up in the gun. Zach Wilson takes a snap, looking to throw again. Gets out the pocket and throws it.
Off the elbow of his receiver. The elbow. The receiver never gets turned around.
Oh my God. And they just kick it off like nothing ever happened. You know what? They're not frustrated. They're not mad. They're not mad. They're not even mad. There is no way you do not pause the game right there in the group chat. But
the receiver he just wants to catch that through. I don't know if he wants to catch it through his back, I guess. That was never got his head around for the ball.
The receiver was dreaming of that catch since their childhood. No luck in the end zone 2-point conversion in the Super Bowl. But it's not happening.
I never thought I would say pass off the elbow, but here we are.
Yeah. Thought this was basketball the way that elbow pass was looking, but as we're going to have Aaron Rodgers in the gun, takes a snap, they're actually going to throw, as they throw the drag, and
dangerous.
At this point, why don't you use the linebacker and get underneath? But
well, I will. The Packers do live in those flats, so using he kind of wants to have most control on the flat. So I do understand. The second you don't use that flat, as I was saying,
even without the block, they get 6 yards.
Yep. I'm a bit surprised the Packers wouldn't hurry up there, but it did pay off for them. They are. This is a scary situation for the Jets. I hate to say it, but they kind of need a turnover here. This is worst case scenario. Now the Packers kind of moving down the field. Let's see.
I might be a crazy man saying this, but I'm gonna say something right after this play as Aaron Rodgers looks underneath for a drag for the 1,000th time. For 1 minute, I thought I was watching Lil, aka Nightmare, aka the 49ers, the winner taking all these drag routes. Wow.
Yep. They're there. He's taking them. The Packers have kind of taken that mantra on for themselves.
But as I was saying, if I was the Jets defensive coordinator, quite honestly, I would be telling them to let them get within the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Before the 2-minute warning. That's a crazy person. I'm not going to explain myself. I'm just going to leave that there. All my other crazy people, psychotic people understand. Yep. If they score, let it happen quickly so we can have time to come back and retaliate. Don't let them take their time.
The Packers are a little bit susceptible, though. They're a bit predictable, like I said, with those underneath throws. So let's see what happens if they can
pounce
on this opportunity.
Aaron Jones can take an inside zone, 8 yards, 7 yards.
The Jets are going to
hurry up.
Yeah, they don't want to give the Jets any opportunities to get out of this double A gap look. But make no mistake, they are going to take as much time off the clock as they possibly can, I believe, as they should.
Okay, that was dangerous. I thought that defensive back was going to take that for breakfast, but I'm wrong. It was right over his head. Right over his head. I know this is no switch, but I would have hit circle and triangle with an absolute quickness against this opponent. As we're going to see the Packers in an I formation. The clock ticking down. Get an inside run.
Jets. This is not the situation you want to be in right now. This is disastrous.
This is the absolute worst case scenario. We know the Packers are going to go to a gun formation with 3 receivers and run the ball. Or I was wrong. I have an odd feeling that we're not going to be seeing Brain back at all.
I guess not. He's missed an exciting second half though. This has been quite the experience.
Very exciting. This is Aaron Rodgers.
Everything you could ask for.
I'll give it to the Packers. They made it quick.
They did.
Made it quick. As the Aaron Jones takes the run, doesn't go anywhere.
He almost bounced it out though. That was almost a really, really nice play.
46 seconds. 3rd and 4. If you're the Packers, are you running or throwing the ball?
I am just probably going to run the ball. Take my chances there, I think.
Because I don't have a crazy feeling, but I feel like if anything, they're throwing a corner or a drag. I don't think there's any in between, especially in this formation. We have seen a corner in this formation to number 80 with the same exact audible. I don't know. I might be crazy.
I don't even want to put the ball in the air. I don't want to risk the interception.
I was saying we hit the ball and they're getting a first down. That's game over.
Yeah, at this point, the Jets are all out of options here. This is unfortunate.
Well, I have seen crazier things in the past, but I do want to be a psychic today. Just what if the Jets get a successful field goal block to win the Super Bowl?
Hey, that would be that. I would absolutely love it for history's sake. That would be a phenomenal moment.
Yeah, I would love it for history's sake too. Most definitely, history's sake.
Absolutely.
As the Packers line up in strong formation, don't think they're going to play here. They're just going to call time.
The Jets will call time. Now, the Packers should have done is force the Jets to use that timeout so they didn't get into this icing the kicker situation that they are about to get into.
I don't know if you've seen throughout the game, but I don't think this Packers team has a brain outside of inside zone and drag routes. But here we are. Kick to win the game. I think this is Crosby. I don't know.
Here we go. This is the game-deciding field goal. Super Bowl on the line.
As they don't get a good jump, and that's good.
They get it right down the middle, and that is it. Your Green Bay Packers, with a miracle run capped off here, are going to take home the Red Zone Simulation League Super Bowl title, year 1. Absolutely stunning. The team with the best record in the league, the Jets, this is an absolute heartbreaker for them. They had every opportunity in the book, but the Packers were able to overcome in the end, as they've done every single step of the way in the playoffs. A great run. Congratulations to your year 1 champions. That was...
Packers are your year 1 champions. That now that title is going to come with some respect, but the gameplay will lose the very same respect. But they get the trophy and bring it home to Green Bay. Their fans are happy. They're happy. Jets, not so much. Definitely. But Ed, HBK, I mean, what do you think? I mean, 10-17, taking the Super Bowl. Green Bay and Jets in the Super Bowl. Did you see that coming?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
This was, I don't think anyone did. This is, I can guarantee you that we can go back and listen to the preseason podcast, and this was not on anyone's radar whatsoever. But I don't know if you saw, but obviously the AFC North was considered the biggest, the best division in football. The AFC South was one of the worst, and the AFC South actually went 2-0 against the North in the playoffs, and then and the third team actually ended up losing to the Chiefs as well. So this season was nothing like anyone could have predicted. Okay.
I mean,
That is.
with that being said, you would think that I'm more happy with it being an unexpected finish, but looking at the stats here, Aaron Rodgers having 0 touchdowns in a Green Bay Super Bowl win doesn't seem right.
You didn't
Doesn't
see.
seem right.
I believe in the first 2 playoff games here, I think he had like 11 pass attempts and 11 completions back to back. It was so that's just it's been the formula for sure.
Who is Aaron Rodgers? We don't know.
Don't know.
Hey, he
Do
did
not
what he
know.
did. 80% completion rate for 264 yards. Pretty solid. At the end of the day, Green Bay is going to take the win. I mean, any closing words? Any mistakes that caused the Jets to lose?
Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, obviously, I can't say I don't think so because the Jets, they did obviously had 1 or 2 pick sixes. You weren't here in the beginning of the game, but I was saying the first quarter kind of played out exactly as I had said because the Jets, and Zach Wilson tended to be throwing a lot of passes into just kind of insane windows. He would drop back 15 yards and then throw passes into double and triple coverage. But he was getting away with it quite a bit. And in this game, it really kind of came back to bite him with that first pick six. It's hard to say. The Jets came out, they took a 14-0 lead because Aaron Jones fumbles on the Packers' first drive. The Jets had every opportunity, and at the end of the day, I think the Packers just played their game, took out the clock, and the Jets just couldn't respond. And
Definitely.
I think they scored too quickly also in the final. I know that I never really got to finish that thought, but I was saying you got to be able to take your points whenever you can when you're in that situation. You're down, you need a touchdown. So you can't be too picky when you get it, but running hurry up in that situation with 4 minutes to go, scoring so quickly, I had a feeling it was probably going to come back to bite him in the ass, especially if they weren't able to get their 2-point conversion, and that's exactly what happened.
Sure.
So I think that's probably the biggest mistake, because I just think they scored too quickly, and even then, you can't be too picky because you do need a touchdown, and at the end of the day, that is the most important thing to do. So.
You just have to trust your defense, but Packers offensive coordinator are definitely playing it safe and very effective. I mean, more power to them. They found a method and it worked.
So now looking forward, it'll be interesting to see if was this Aaron Rodgers' final hurrah here in Green Bay? Will we see him move on?
Might as well cut the receivers too. All you need is
you don't need
Aaron Jones. Why even waste the cap space? But that's all for me. That's all I've got to say. Congrats to Green Bay. Jets made a hell of a run that no one expected. I mean, great season. Definitely a great season. I just can't wait to see how the awards come out and who the league MVP is and just how everything shapes out in the offseason.
Yeah, this is a very crucial offseason. It's unfortunate with the technical issues that we're going to have to go through to get into the offseason. But I am looking forward to a season 2 and to seeing how much the league shakes up after this season. There's a lot of stuff up in the air, so we shall see. Is that Brain? Did he make his return? Oh my God!
He's been here, but we're about to log
people
off.
In the booth. There's 6 people sitting in the booth. All right. Well, get anyone else's thoughts on the game here? Did you guys get to watch everything? What are your final thoughts here?
That Rios has to be the most annoying user to play in the entire league. I don't think anyone else disagrees. All it does is just spam drags and inside zone, but hey, I mean, it works. It works.
It's very safe. It's very safe. I mean, I don't understand how you can throw any interceptions doing that. You got to be kind of.
Well, when you're completely committed to throwing the drag and the flat, no matter what, it's going to lead to some mistakes. But yeah.
Also, we can't forget about the drop pass. I mean, the game would have been in overtime right now. It would have still been casting.
Yeah. That definitely played a part.
Njoku. Show it again.
Was it Njoku? Oh,
it was Njoku. God. Yeah, it was Njoku.
Weren't they calling him trash? I mean,
wow,
that's
rough.
I think that's everything for today. I mean, Until next season, right?
Well, hold on. We got Carlos. What do you think? What are your feelings here on this game? Seems the Jets' luck finally ran out.
Yeah, it seems so. I unfortunately didn't get to catch the entire game, but I did catch the final drive. And yeah, I don't know what to say.
You might want to watch just the play before the final drive. That just might trigger you. I mean, it was bad, but what can you do? You know, at the end of the day, your players make some bad plays and make some good plays.
This is true.
But I think that's everything for us. I mean, that's everything for me. What about you, HBK?
I think I've said everything I needed to say. It was honestly a great season to everyone. This was actually a really, really fun game. It's a last second field goal at any time is going to be an exciting way to finish the Super Bowl. But hey, it's a whole new season next year, so let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Brandon, Brandon, are you here or is he?
Yeah, Brandon, you can go and cut it now. Also, cut this part out because they don't want to hear it. Hey, HBK, one of the awards out, and where's my committee invite?
Committee invite? We haven't even decided. There's so much shit going on. Just trying to get the new league started. Maybe I should do the awards now since we have. Honestly, maybe I will. That might be a good idea.
Plenty of time. I can get some icons out. We can get some. I'm not giving.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be doing that. That's
we can do that. Yeah, I'm good with that because we got like 2 weeks before the season's gonna start. So sure.
No hate, but yeah, no, that's not happening. Did it cut? Are we good?
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with Brain.
But Randy said games aren't decided on one play, but quite literally that game was decided on one play.
Well,
like if you think
yes, yeah.
The game was lost on that one play.
I get when people say stuff like that. I understand that. Just because there's a whole bunch of plays throughout the game. But the problem is that like when a game, some plays are always going to have more impact than others, no matter what. And there's just because like you could sit there. You could say that like no one play and like they could have done this better to not even be in that situation. But then the entire game changes, and then you're in this situation, but just as a result of different stuff. Yeah. Things like that at the end of the game are always
for sure. Like I definitely like understand like where that phrase comes from. But in this exact situation, if that one thing didn't happen, if he caught it, the game would have been different. I mean, he could have still won the game, but it would be under different circumstances.
Both teams made so many mistakes throughout the game that happened to be like the last time, like that being the thing that kind of like does kind of put a damper on TCG's chances there, just because like I kind of knew Greals got the ball with like 3 minutes and 3 timeouts with only needing a field goal. It was kind of like it was kind of cast at that point. TCG did get a little fucked on that because if Njoku does catch that and Rios can get a field goal to tie and has to score a touchdown to win, I think it could have been a much different situation at the end. So TCG did get really kind of fucked at the end.
Did you go to the RZSL memes? Good Christmas person.
I can't. I'm playing, but I've been playing a game the entire second half. I've been playing.
Jesus Christ! It's bro. Jesus Christ. Also Randy said also at you, like at HBK, quit crying. All I heard was crying about, I don't know how he's making these throws. I can't make them. They always get picked.
If Randy's still listening, Randy, you can hop in. You can hop in and tell me this. Like, I'm playing. I can play in your. I'm playing in your league right now. Okay, so get in here and just talk to me. Let's have the talk. HBK crying, please. I was rooting for TCG. All right.
He's going to bed. It's 9 o'clock. It's not even 9 o'clock.
He's got to get his warm glass of milk for the night.
Oh my god, bro! RX, how do you feel, bro? You say your cock was throbbing?
No, I was just everything that happened, with the chat. I just thought, I better just interject in here and say some stupid shit, just like everybody else. So
okay.
But I can't even remember the last time in RZ I ever seen one running back have 30-plus carries. Like, I was, like, just sitting there. Like, when I saw how many carries he had, I just was, like, thinking,
about the last time I had ever seen that.
So the thing that sucks is that because I was playing, I couldn't even like I was like watching the plays out of the corner of my eye and then playing my own play. So it's like I couldn't even see like a lot of stuff was going on. How bad? But did he really have 30 rushes?
Yeah, Aaron Jones had
my
like 33 or 34 carries at the end. I don't even know. I was just
Jesus
like, I was just
Bro,
praying he
Lil-
didn't even
bro.
run Dylan once. I was like, please just tell me that he didn't have
Lil
like
called it the
30
most
carries.
boring Super Bowl in league history.
It for as many points that were put up, it actually was like extremely boring because like so many of the points just came off of that in that first quarter. It was like 21-21 because of all the turnovers.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was when they stopped turning the ball over. It wasn't as exciting. Yeah, that was rough. But I kind of knew that going in. I know you probably didn't. You had no idea what
I was like, oh, did he? Okay, I remember he was the Ravens or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
Rio's.
on the Ravens, I was Rios. Yeah, Rios.
Yeah.
All he did was run on the Ravens too, actually.
Yeah, I played a game in TFGO against Rios where he threw like 12 passes and 9 of them were play action passes and everything else was inside zone and flat. And then Trey Y flex, like throwing to the tight end and like his game is it's a new level of safe.
Jeez. Well, I don't. If there is a league MVP, I don't think it's gonna be him just by the vote. I don't know.
I don't know. It's very much up in the air. I don't know. I don't know who I would put there, to be honest. Maybe Carlos for coming in and saving the Titans.
Bro, Carlos is 10 out of round. I saw that. I thought he was gonna.
Yeah, he saved that team.
He almost beat TCG, right?
Yeah, that was tough. Me and Carlos both played pretty well against TCG. We just fucked it up kind of in the second half. Him more so at the end. And Carlos had like 11 dropped interceptions in his game against TCG. Actually,
Oh my god,
it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was like extra bad.
That game just made me like not want to play this game. Like I don't want to join the league anymore.
Look, just don't play Rio twice a year. You'll be fine. Once every couple of years, you'll be fine.
I don't play Rios at all. That looks terrible.
Yeah,
I don't like I just duck the game. Like, yeah, you can just have to force him.
What?
Bro, nah, there's no shot. I was getting mad. I wasn't even playing the game.
Yeah, it was something. It was a trip. I'll tell you, I did not expect a Rio Super Bowl. I definitely did not. But
Bro, Lil just put another meme in there.
Yeah, so put it bluntly, it's a yeah.
Yeah.